I say. What's up with y'all? I want to break something or bring something into perspective. Like, when we fall in love and connect with people, depending on the level of ascending you are on your DNA, because we're just channeling quantum experiences, right? And when we connect with people or find true love or the soulmate or twin flame, the split of the same molecule, it's not really the avatar that we are in love with that's making the bond. It's more so the embodiment that that avatar can produce, right? A lot of us are quantum beings and we had quantum relationships. A lot of us are gods and goddesses that was once together and lost our way. So when you, like, a lot of people can embody the same God. A lot of people embody Isis. A lot of people embody Legba. But it comes down to what avatar or who then gained the skills to channel and perform it as fullest potential, right? And whatever God you are, whatever being you carry or walk with, or whatever level of ascension of consciousness, of being you have reached, will be the connection to your relationships. Like, it's almost like it go back to mother and father, right? Depending on the level that of awareness you hit, you go back to the beginning of man and woman. Like, what created the turmoil that keep rippling and manifesting in the next room after the next room after the next room. So we are really just channeling ancient things in different playouts. So when you finally meet somebody, you can fall in love again. You can keep trying to switch roles, jumping earth to earth, earth to earth. After you done jumped so many timelines, because that one timeline didn't work out, you start realizing this is a pattern of repeated systems and energies. You feel me? So it's like, whatever first beefs and betrayal and abandonment and all that happened between father and mother, light and dark, heavens versus the underworld, you feel me, is the play out that's happening in our physical experience. So, like, I'm not just looking for like a love. I know what timeline, I know what ranking, I know what world I'm supposed to be at and supposed to be bringing in. You feel me? So it's like, and then you find the avatar that can channel the highest quality of that quantum relationship, or that God and goddess, that sacred relationship. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like I say, we're like mother and father, and we're the children in the mix of a custody battle. So yes, we can remain the children, but as you keep ascending, you become mother and father. You feel me? So it's like, if whoever can figure this out, because it's like these arrangements, these contracts, is like breaking the matrix. So, like, even beyond the veil, it's like we in class, and whatever semester of the DNA or whatever class you are in, you get assigned partners, and that partner be sitting next to you in the next class, right? And you get certain assignments that you have to do in the 3D. And when the the two that's assigned together is not getting along, they gonna fail that class. Yes, you can move on and fail that class and go into a different timeline of class, but you're gonna have to at some point finish that one. And then it depends on how important this class is, like where we at. What's the percentage of this class making up the journey? You feel me? Of completion. So when two not getting along, how is the assignment going to get done? Like we get caught up in this physical of how things supposed to be, how things supposed to look. But we are assigned certain things. And as you keep maneuvering timeline, or what I mean by timeline, individuals of beings, you might descend your levels. You feel me? You might be at college and now you're going back to fucking elementary. So it's like these are timelines of being, because the timeline that you switch to is the lower rankings or levels that you done already passed from. You feel me? So it's like you can repeat shit, and when shit work out good in relationships and perfect, whatever, that's a timeline that already was finished. We're here to repair. We're here to pass. So when you connect with things, the quantum being that the avatar is producing, their assignments and arrangements. You feel me? But yeah, I should. Like, for example, use this in the sense of school and relationships, right? So when we're young and we get in relationships, that's like going to daycare. It's a bunch of play around. But as we get older in age, we got to start taking these classes and certain assignments and programs that's in place to pass and graduate, right? So as we get older, assignments become more serious. You feel me? It become more sacred. And use me ex for example. I have one ex that was supposed to be the embodiment of it. Then I meet another person that was the embodiment of the quantum being. The avatar was the being that was able to produce the quantum field of experience. And they are matches. And sometimes they are difficult because you're trying to repair a frequency. You're trying to repair a timeline. So a lot of people see difficulty as issues and not divine. Yes, you can have difficulties with you at a certain level of frequency and matching with a certain timeline that's at a lower level of frequency, right? Like, for example, a high priestess need a high priest. You feel me? It's not that a high priest need a regular motherfucker. Not saying regular is less or more, but the arrangement of frequencies that can link together, right? How can we connect these links? How can we accomplish these assignments? Or you can meet with a person that not at that level of frequency, or the avatar that can't embody that frequency, and you handle all the assignments. But that's an overload, especially in today's world. That's too much. It's the contracts and the assignment that class brought to you. It could be betrayal, it could be abandonment, it could be a lot of different things of classes, jealousy, lust. What's going to teach you? What is there to teach you? You feel me? What is the project y'all are meant to accomplish? So, yes, we could keep switching schools. We can, I felt that jump, fuck that jump. And then, because you got to take that class, right? And you can miss out and take it over. Like, just look at it as school. This is how a relationship is as well. So, it's them perfect matches. It's perfect matches. And sometimes they are difficult. They are misunderstood. And sometimes it's really wrong timing. It's like timing, trying to get the timing to like align. You feel me? Without mixing into other timelines. You feel me? Because one molecule can be distance from another molecule, and you have to move through all these molecules, and you can easily merge into another timeline as you trying to get to that timeline. Or it's timelines you're still stuck through and you have to move through to get to that molecule of that split it at the beginning of time. Ashe.